Welcome to Fridays for Fundraising. In the next 5 minutes, you're going to learn one step you can take before you leave the office today that can move fundraising forward for your small nonprofit. Hi, I'm Kelly, founder of From Scratch Fundraising, where we help nonprofit leaders raise more dough without burning anything. Every Friday, I'm here to serve up one bite-sized fundraising assignment that you can tackle in about an hour. Think of it as your weekly recipe for sustainable fundraising success. No overwhelm, just actionable steps that move the needle. This week, we're starting to work on our year-end campaigns. I find that unfortunately, a lot of small nonprofits don't start thinking about their year-end campaign until late October, and sometimes that's a best case. So I want to get you ahead of the curve so you aren't panicked come Giving Tuesday. Today, we're going to start laying the groundwork by planning our campaign. Now, you might be thinking, Kelly, why should I prioritize this? It's October, there's plenty of time. That's what a lot of people think, but let me backtrack with you. Let's say you want to send something the Monday before Thanksgiving. That's when you want to send that first touch point. That's November 24th. Well, you need to draft it, so you should probably backtrack a week for that. So you should write it around November 17th. But wait, you need to gather a story or two from program participants. We need to push that back a couple weeks for them to respond to that request. That means we need to start November 3rd. Oops, but we need to build in time on the back end for your participant to approve your text, sharing their story. And another week for your board chair to sign off on it. Well, that brings us to October 20th if you're following along on a calendar. And that's just one piece of content. You need to do that for lots of content. So, see why I've had to hustle on this in the past? Yeah. Okay, so let's get going, shall we? Planning your year-end campaign starts with a little bit of thought work. Here's what I want you to think about. What is the theme of your campaign? You don't have to have a deeply thought out theme or some catchy tagline, but you can. My favorite from a food and clothing bank I worked with was love, dignity, and burritos. But you can also just decide your theme is celebrating our 10th anniversary and leave it there. Second, I want you to think about who is your target audience. Now, this one I find small nonprofits don't think about enough, but here's what I know. When you're talking to everyone, you're actually talking to no one. Your message is too generic. It doesn't hit. You have to really think about who you are targeting, what they want to hear from you, and what you're asking. For example, I might say, this campaign, I really want to focus on regular donors who aren't recurring donors. So I want to show them what consistent support would do for us, and then ask them to sign up for a monthly gift. Without that clarity, you're just running around with your hand out. After that, number 3, where will we reach our target audience? Think about where your target audience is hanging out. If your regular donors are all on your email list and you want to hit recurring giving with your campaign, you don't really need to work a big social media strategy. If you have time to do that, fabulous. But when you're a one-person team, you want to target your audience and forget the fluff. Heck, if your time is best spent on major gifts at year end, your entire year end campaign could just be a bunch of one-on-one donor meetings. No content creation required. So I want you to think about where your ideal audience is hanging out. Last, what is the ask? I covered this a bit already, but who you are asking should influence what you are asking for. Someone brand new to your organization who has never heard of you before, you don't want to ask them for a monthly gift. They have no reason to do that yet. Similarly, don't ask for major gifts via email. Major gifts are one-on-one conversations. So think about the ask based on your target audience. Now, is this super targeted year-end advice good for you if you have a fundraising team of 5 working with a marketing team of 3 and a staff of 50 people at your nonprofit? No, move on. this isn't good advice for you because my podcast isn't for you. I can recommend a ton of others that are for you. But if you're a solo executive director or solo development director trying to do it all, and you're terrified of year end, welcome, friend. You found your people. Trying to replicate large nonprofits' year end campaigns will exhaust you and won't get you the results you want. This highly targeted way of soliciting donations that I've talked about today will be important in helping you raise more dough this year end without burning out. Once you've thought through all of this, you can schedule out your campaign. Think through what you will do November and December to reach this target audience. With your targeted ask, exactly where you expect to find them. So that's your homework assignment today. Plan out your campaign. Remember, this should take you about an hour, not a whole day. We're going for progress, not perfection. Do you want templates and tools to make this even easier? Head over to FromScratchFundraising.com/year-end to grab this month's free resource, a year-end campaign planner. I've already done the heavy lifting. You just need to customize it for your organization. Today's assignment will be a million times easier if you hop over there and grab the template to get you started. If you're liking these assignments and this podcast, I invite you to join me next week for my workshop session. It's next Thursday, October 9th. I'm calling it the Recipe for Relief, the Anti-Burnout Get It Organized workshop. If your to-do list feels endless, your desk feels like a paper tornado hit it, and the thought of adding year-end campaigns to your already full plate makes you want to hide under your desk, this workshop is your lifeline. Year-end giving season is coming whether you're ready or not. But imagine walking into October feeling calm, organized, and completely on top of your game instead of scrambling to catch up. That's exactly what this one-day intensive will do for you. Go to FromScratchFundraising.com/organized to sign up today. Quick reminder, this week you're going to go over to FromScratchFundraising.com/year-end. You're going to grab the year-end campaign planner. You're going to figure out your target audience, where you'll reach them, and what you're asking of them. Then pick a theme. Finally, you'll plan out your campaign based on the content calendar I provided to you. This should only take you an hour. Get it moving this week. We'll build it over the next few weeks. Remember, fundraising success isn't guesswork. It's following the recipe. I'll see you next week when we'll talk about how to write baseline content to get your campaign started.
Now go make the world a better place.